The Walk-in Studio allows you to record, to stream, and to take snapshots. And this is all done from this panel. So you see the record button when you're logged in. If you press it, it becomes red because it starts recording. When it's recording, you see the media production lamp recording light up red. And you'll also see the tally lights close to the teleprompter monitor light up red. If you have counter enabled for the teleprompter, you'll see the count on the screen. If you have somebody helping you in the Walk-in Studio, you can allow him or her to start recording from the red panel in the rack instead. So as I press this button, it stops recording. Recordings made in the Walk-in Studio will automatically be transferred to an online server, and you'll receive an email with a link to your recording. But you can also go to the library counter and borrow a hard drive, which you can put in here, in which case the disk recorders will start recording on the hard drive when you press the record button. And you can even attach a USB key right here. When you do that, you'll see this light come on green. And when it's green, it means it's ready to accept the recording. So if you press the record button, you'll see this turn into red, meaning that we are now recording onto the USB drive until we stop the recording again, and it turns green, and now you can remove the USB drive. Now I have logged in on podcast llab.dtu.dk, where your media inbox will contain the recordings you made in the Walk-in Studio. So if you go to this tab, you can see that a few minutes ago I made a few recordings in the Walk-in Studio. As I press this button, I'll see the video previewed here, and I can return to the previous screen, press the download button to download the video to my own computer. Notice that videos expire in 9 days, so you need to download the videos or they will be deleted in about 9 days. Sometimes you might bring a friend to help you in the Walk-in Studio, and he can do all the changing of cameras and adjusting and start and stop recording from a panel in the back of the room. And this is the panel. First, let me just quickly mention that we have two external input sources on the system, an SDI and an HDMI input source. We also have an SDI out source, and these are all 720p50. This is for the more advanced users, I admit, but when we turn our eyes to the panel up here, you need to know about their existence, because the buttons on this panel allows you to change between the front camera, the left camera, the right camera, the top camera, the computer source, which are currently selected, and you can also select external source number 1 and 2. So therefore, that is the sources you connected to the plugs down here. The picture-in-picture button allows you to disable picture-in-picture, enable picture-in-picture. And as you hold the button, you can change the type of picture-in-picture from the 16:9 to the 4:3 type. These two buttons are used to mute or adjust audio coming from the computer and from the microphone. And finally, in case you have a 4-op setup, you can use this one to change which input sources you are selecting for a 4-op configuration. If you want to turn off the result screen in the rack panel, you can press this button and you turn off the screen.